Great to see you, Maria. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me. I'm first time as a spectator. I've never felt so relaxed or glammed up to attend Wimbledon before. This is feels like a little bit of an out-of-body experience, but really happy to start the day off with you guys.
How is the body? I mean, you talk about energy. Your son just turned 2, so
yes.
My friend used to call it turbo 2s. How is that going?
It's going. There's a lot of negotiation skills that go on with parenthood, which I didn't know that the negotiations that I learned through my career in business and in the sport that I would apply to parenthood. But I'm learning about that every day. You know, you got to give something to take something. It's been one of the best things that's happened to me in my life, and I get to teach him and grow with him. I get to learn through his actions and his findings, and he's exploring the world, and I get to explore with him.
I met him the other day. The cutest kid on the planet. Like, gives high fives, fist bumps. I mean, should be a model.
He has very long eyelashes, and I don't know where they come from, but I appreciate them.
Yes. What's it been like to come back here to the All England Club with Theo, with your fiance?
Yeah.
What's changed? What's different? What have you seen?
Well, I wanted to, it's not often I come to the tennis events. After retiring, we went through a period of staying at home and going through the pandemic, and then I was pregnant, and then being at home with him, the first few months after birth. So I feel like it's been nice to reconnect with the tennis venues again, to visit it as a spectator. I mean, I watch you guys on the Tennis Channel all the time. I love watching the sport. I love, supporting all the great names in the new generation that's coming up. But it's a very different feeling, being back. Although I have a healthy distance, I still feel like, I'm a competitor at heart. And, you see those momentum swings in a match, and you're like, that's an important moment. And, yeah, I love being back. I love being at the U.S. Open, and now being a spectator here. It's a lot of fun.
Do you play tennis at all? And if you did, what surface would you want to play on?
I've played a handful of times, not as much as I should, and I don't know. I had this amazing team working with me, and now to go to the court and
all alone?
All alone, it's a little bit daunting. Now you have to book your own court, you have to string your rackets. It's a process.
Buy tennis balls.
Buy tennis balls. Yes, I still have my rackets and I still have my shoes, so I think I'm set with that.
You talk about watching Tennis Channel a lot. Who are the players that you enjoy watching the most of this new generation?
I was waiting for Coco to get up there, so I remember attending the first round of her match, which was a tough match at the U.S. Open, and then I went back home, and then I was contemplating coming back, and I wanted to witness her win, because I think she has such an amazing head on her shoulders and the game, and I think she has a voice and a platform that's going to transcend the sport. And as we know now, sport is not just tennis. It's fashion, it's art, it's culture, it's having a platform. And I think she does brilliantly of merging all of those together.
What do you do with your platform? Because you have a massive one as well. What gets you going? What feeds your soul on that front?
Yeah, I think it's being real to who I am. I think, as you saw throughout my career, I was gritty. I was not afraid to show my character. Of course, I worked with amazing brands and people, and a lot of it looked very glitzy, but under the surface, what mattered to me is that when I woke up, I was just becoming a better tennis player, and now in my life, I'm working to be a better mom every day, a better wife, a better partner, and a great entrepreneur. Business is at the forefront of what I do now. Mental resilience and health and tech is very important as well, and those are the categories that I now might find myself investing in constantly.
How has your relationship with Serena evolved over the years? We show the moment that made your career there, and then now we see you at the Met Gala taking selfies and stuff.
Now we get to reflect on the past and have a good laugh about it. And also seeing her. She has 2 kids now, and also an incredibly strong business platform. We have a lot of fun. We have some good chats on our phones.
I have a confession to make off the beaten path. I saw your bathroom, your house spread in Architectural Digest years ago. I was building a house, had an image for my bathroom. Didn't come to me until I saw your bathroom. So
really?
I have an admission. I copied your bathroom. It's perfect.
Well, architecture is a big passion of mine. I'm actually working on a couple of projects now, so maybe there will be more in a little different style. So maybe there will be more inspiration for.
Amazing.
Well,
You've got the Sharapova
Well, I have to
bathroom.
see it. Now I have to see it. So.
Yeah, the cat that lives there loves it as well.
I'd love to hear that. Before the tournament, Iga Swiatek, Naomi Osaka, they were asked who they would want to have dinner with, and they both said, you, Maria.
Really?
Yeah. What does that mean to you?
Is that recent?
Yeah, before Wimbledon.
Oh, okay. I love dinner. I love food, and I love great company. So I think we'll, and I like a little gossip because who doesn't, right? So I feel that now I'm a little bit step back from the game. Maybe they can like provide some insights that I'm not familiar with anymore.
I'd be picking your brain if I were them. What advice would you give them if they said what is important really? What makes a difference?
There's so many distractions now, I feel like. We're faced with so much adversity, challenges, social media, and we want to be at like 10 different places at the same time. And I think, the focus has to always remain being what's important to you. If it's being, the best in the world at one thing, you have to wake up and that is your goal and your vision. And then I always say, like, don't believe the hype. The hype is so instant, and it comes in and out so quickly. Yep. And just have an even composure when you win and when you lose. And of course, treat the victories are so special. But if you treat them too high, and you treat the tough moments as a really big low in your career, it's hard to find that happy medium. And I think that's what that sweet spot is really important, especially for a young player's career.
Focus. She knows a thing or two about focus.
Work hard, focus, don't believe the hype.
I miss the focus. This is something that I just genuinely, when people say, what is it? For me, it's the focus and the discipline. And then, of course, in parenthood and in business, those elements always apply, but not at that level,
right?
That precision, at that everyday waking up and having that like resilience where you have to fight through so many challenges in 12 hours, until you go back to sleep.
Well, we will continue to hype you up. I'll make those motivational intros for you every day. It is great to see you, Maria.
Great to see you.
And enjoy the day in the Royal Box.
Yes, that's a first.
Enjoy. Now you can relax.
You've had a few of those. This will be my first. So we can share notes.
All right.
They said don't be late.
Just know there is a camera on you at all times.
Okay, and I can't be late apparently.
No,
they
don't want you to be late. Yeah.
Okay.
Punctual. So we'll get you out of here on that.
Yes.